Waiting on mic in. Yeah, I think we can only let me bring in Stilo.
Shit. Hey. Fucking rain out here and stuff.
Hey, where you at?
Out here in Chicago.
Ooh, man. I know it's wild out there. I know the weather's crazy in Chicago.
I hate Chicago.
I know it ain't cold out there.
It's a little nippy. It's a little nippy.
Hey, Stilo, if you can send us, I think you might have to send a request to join there like that. Yeah, instead of me sending it to y'all. Here it comes. Yeah, I think it's saying Stilo can't join. Hold on. I'm trying to bring him in. There you go. You know, we be having these technical difficulties when we get it going.
Yeah, we ready, boy. You see how to go and cut that thing off, son, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. I ain't shaved in a couple of days. I got to shave mine down. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Mike, you look like a Chi-Town native right now, dog. You look like you from Chicago, dog.
I am from Chicago.
Are you for real?
I was born here, yeah.
You was born in Illinois?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's why you be fired up. Okay. Yeah.
Fired up.
Yeah, Chi-Town. I mean, dude, look, I had to
Look
catch
at
it.
Chi-Town brother. There you go, brother. There you go.
Shout out to the family in New York. The family in Illinois, St. Louis, East St. Louis to be exact. We down there in Texas, though.
So this is what we gonna do, y'all. Check it out. So
the intro.
Mike, you the intro guy. You the
you
the intro.
Yeah,
you the intro,
Mike. What's going on? Welcome to the Greenrose talks. We sit three black men just talking about everyday life, politics, whatever that has to do with us, with our people. We got Mo Styles, and we have Stilo. They call me Big Mike. So subscribe, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Hey, he hit him with the like or subscribe. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. Hey, already.
Make sure you comment.
Okay. Right.
Tell us what you think.
Hey, what we're gonna start doing too is at the end of the call, before the call ends, just so y'all know, whoever's watching, is we're gonna give special shout outs or and talk about or give information on some of these other companies that are out there that you probably want to just look into, check them out. Kind of a cross promotion type thing. We don't get paid for nothing, and just because we promote them, don't mean that they agree with our opinions and everything that we talking about on here. That's something totally different. We just saying, hey, I think they go hard. Y'all might want to check them out. That's it. We go kick it out, yo.
Mo. So what's on today's agenda?
Today's agenda, dog, is the social credit, man. We got to get on the social credit. We got to get on it, dog. What do y'all know about it?
Tell me what is social credit, because I don't know.
So social credit, man, and see, it's crazy because on Netflix they got a show called Black Mirror, and Black Mirror talked about basically like cameras, artificial intelligence everywhere you go.
Yeah, you need to check that show out. Yeah.
And right, because they were prepping us for it then, right? So basically, what China is doing right now is, as somebody walk by, you get a social credit score. So say if you riding your bike without a helmet, that's gonna lower your score. Or if you walking your dog without a leash, that's gonna lower your score. Or if you're posting crazy stuff on social media, starting a rumor or drama, that's going to lower your score. It's like the credit score. It is completely like the credit score, but it's on a social level.
They got it if you go against the government, it'll lower your score.
If you go against the government, they lower your score. All that. So
now, if you help out the homeless, that increase your score.
That increase your score. Yeah.
That'll increase your score.
Yeah. Because they
Don't
see
do a
you
lot
doing
of cussing.
it. Yeah. If you know how people be the red lights, they see it turn yellow and they speed up and roll by. Yeah, you're gonna lower your score.
Demolition man, you have been fined for cussing.
So so I'm gonna tell you something though, right? So we talk about, is it gonna come to the U.S.? Well, it's already here. The difference is our government don't control it. The tech giants do. Silicon Valley do, because Airbnbs, they can ban you without even telling you why they banned you. And you know they got a lot of property. So imagine if you're going on a trip, you don't realize your social credit score, you're banned.
Your ratings,
and so your ratings, and so is Uber. Uber's the same way here.
Oh
your,
yeah, a lot of
insurance.
Them companies, yeah.
Right. So your insurance, your life insurance. Say if you want to get life insurance, Mike, right? What they doing now is that life insurance that you applied for and you wanted that rate, they already looking at your social media and seeing if you reckless the way you live. You know, your risk, like you was talking about earlier, Mo, your risk factor. Are you jumping out of planes? Are you doing wheelies in the middle of traffic?
Cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes. Yeah, they look at everything. And that's how they're not telling you that. They're not telling you that. That's the thing, though. That's why it's different than China. China telling you this is what we're doing. So the U.S., these tech companies not telling you.
So this is what I would say is they will have to, that Second Amendment right, they would have to abolish that. And I think in order to do that, I don't think
it's already. No,
I don't
already
think,
here. Me
personally, when it comes to China and the social stuff, that type of stuff, depending on what it is, I don't think it's gonna fly. But depending on what it is.
Now, see, it's gonna be hard for it to fly in the U.S.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because the U.S. citizens are spoiled. However,
let's be honest with you.
It's already happening right now.
It's gonna be hard to fly for people our age, but people that are 15 and under, 5 and under, that's already on technology, already on these games, that already got tablets. I'm talking about these little small kids. They're gonna slowly but surely reel them in over time.
The small kids.
By the time they are our age,
not the teenagers. Not the
teenagers.
You're right. The small kids.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all where it started. Credit cards is where it started, of course, early back in the day, tracking the credit cards. And then I remember when I was, young, I'm talking about like 25 years ago, they had what was called an Albertsons card. And I remember this. You would get a little card, and then they would tell you, you scan this. They still use it today, of course, but you scan this, and then you'll get a discount on your food. So I would ask them, okay, why do I got to scan this card just to get a discount on what I'm buying in this store? Why can't y'all just give me a discount? Well, you get this card, you sign up, and this is how we give you your rewards. What I found out when I was young, and what I was trying to let them know is, nah, that ain't what y'all doing. Y'all tracking what I'm buying. If I come here and don't use a credit card, I pay with cash. With this Albertsons card, y'all can still track everything that I buy.
But you know what? But see, that's different, because what they're doing is they're tracking they're tracking what to purchase for the store to see what customers are buying. That's from a purchasing standpoint.
They're tracking us too.
You know what I mean?
They're tracking us too.
Yeah. They get to see what black folks eat. What kind of habits, the refined sugars. Is this what you buying? Oh, they buying a lot of sugars and sodas. Oh yeah, let's keep them loaded up over there, because it's different. The stores are different in these neighborhoods.
But let me ask y'all then.
So yeah, it's been here.
In this day and age in the United States of America, how would they pass it? Even though it's over here, they will have to pass either an act or they have to pass something in order for this to happen full-fledged. I don't think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to go at all, truth be told. Now the face scanning, all that stuff, that's already here. That's already here. That's already here.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing though, brother.
The building blocks are already here.
This is it's already here, because I was reading an article right here is with Fast Company. If y'all want to check it out, Fast Company, they talk about all different stuff with businesses and what's happening, right? Technology. So they saying that, of course, many Westerners disturbed about it, China's credit system, but we have a system that's already developed here in the United States that parallels it, and it's ran by Silicon Valley versus the governments. But here's why. Because the governments can force you to do something. Silicon Valley can sneak it to you, and that's it. And they can do that because they're a company. They own it. They're in the U.S. They're in corporate America. So it's a business. So they're not governed by a lot of the laws. You notice, since it's a private company, why do you think they had so much beef with them banning Trump from what they say, freedom of speech? But the company's like, no, this is our business. So we can run our business like that corner store that says we can either serve you or not. You know how they say that? You have those signs. If we refuse to give you service, that's on us because it's our company. That's what they doing with this social credit system now. People don't see it. So all these people who busting it wide open, all these people doing donuts in a Instagram, all these cats who out there drinking in public, going hard, having fun, they get it. Yeah, when they go look for that life insurance, why is it cost this much? Well, you risky. You risky. It is what it is. And you like, well, everybody ain't trying to be all astute and hello, I graduated from Harvard. You know, yeah, ain't nobody out there trying to do that. But that's how they basing everything. For real, for real. Now, where you going into the warehouse?
No, I'm about to knock on the door real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they definitely breaking this thing down and slowly but surely bringing it to everybody. We already got cameras everywhere. I'm talking about cameras on cars. We all walk around with cameras on our pockets. People got cameras on their doors, at their house, at their apartment. They got cameras on their door. I'm talking about them little Ring doorbells are everywhere now. So there's cameras everywhere. Drones gonna be circulating.
Hold on, man.
Biometrics, reading people's faces.
They've been talking about it with the video games. They've been talking about that. The video games in the houses. You know what I mean? So they've been had that. So
you better
now
listen,
we want everybody to know.
Video games, they are.
Oh yeah. So anybody who's watching, just watch the social credit system and how it's affecting you and your family. Just pay attention. Just watch.
How it evolves.
You know what I mean? How it evolves, the whole
slowly creeps everywhere.
Right. And so Mike, you in Chicago, man, where they got a lot of gun violence, man. You got to tell me. I ain't trying to sound like a reporter, but keep it 1,000. What do you think about this gun change? You think they should change it? Keep it how it is? What are your thoughts on it, for real?
As far as the gun violence goes, they need to. We need to start have some type of regulation. At least 20 to 25. I'm gonna say 21 to 25. Extensive, like some really, really background checks, extensive background checks. They need to check social media, like you were saying. They need to check all that before
they sell somebody a gun, right?
Yes.
What you think, Mo?
Yeah, I definitely.
By the way,
y'all.
The same thing. By the way, not to interrupt. Hey, but Mike, I'm a Chi-Town native too, dog. You already know, boy. Hey, but go ahead, Mo. What was you saying?
Yeah, I definitely think they need to raise the age. You know, you 21 to drink, but you can be 18 to go out here and get a gun and shoot up people. And yeah, they need to raise the age. You know, make it at least 21, maybe 25.
You think 21?
You know? Definitely 21.
Y'all think 21? Y'all think 21 at least?
At least 21, yeah. Maybe 25. You know, maybe it just depends on the person. They need to do some background checks. You know. They need to have when they're doing the background check, they need to have a little time frame from the time you try to get what you need to the time you actually get approved. You know, they shouldn't instantly approve people either. And have some sort of pause.
I do think they need to check on every child in the school system, just to check to see where their mentals are. I think that needs to be a part of it as well.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. Where that's gonna be hard is because when it comes to the low income poverty neighborhoods, young people, because of their economical status, they're more prone to make mistakes in life because of their economical status. So if
Yeah,
you
that
say
might be a way
check
to
people mental
classify them.
health, they'll very quickly go to the poor communities. They will stay with the poor communities and not just look at
That's true.
everybody else. You know
That's
what I
Yeah,
true.
mean?
they'll
Like
target them.
they'll start targeting. Now, what I
That's true.
think, my opinion, I think you should be 25 before you can buy a gun. Period. And I think that if they catch you with a gun and you younger than 25, like harsh penalties. Off the rip, you get ready to do 2 years. Not even playing. 2 years. It ain't no get probation first time, no nothing. You know why? Most of these shootings that's going down in these hoods, and
Yeah,
especially black on black crime. I'm gonna talk about black on black crime. Most of these cats out here, they ain't just holding choppers, brother. They got handguns. They walking around the neighborhoods with handguns, not with choppers.
yeah.
So if they know, hey, my cousin can't go buy me a gun because I'm gonna instantly get 2 years off top if they catch me with this, more than likely they're gonna be curved from it, especially if they told right off top, no man, we're not just making it a state crime, we can turn this into a federal crime. We can make it real harsh for you. That's going to stop a whole lot of crime across the board, 25 and under for a gun, period. That's what I believe. Like, for real, for real. I'd rather see hand fights than you got a bunch of cats running out in the street with a bunch of handguns. And when you look at their ages, dude, they young. Demographics, 15 to 25, 15 to 27. If you look at statistics, they barely over 30 getting into these gun fights, man.
And
They
I
barely over 30s. For real.
also, if you see somebody that's bought more than 5 to 10 weapons, they need to be checked out.
Yeah, that should be
No,
it should be a limit on how many guns
no,
you
no,
can
no, no,
buy.
no,
Why
no,
would a person
no,
need
no,
need
no.
20 guns?
They
One person.
they have that. They have that. Some people who want to get multiple guns, you got to get a federal firearms license. Like, you got to get a federal license to sit and be holding in your house 20 guns. Now, the 18 for the
Yeah, but why do you
assault
need 20
weapons.
guns
No,
of
it's
one
some people,
person?
man. No. It's some people for real who are gun
You got two
enthusiasts and
arms,
want to
two
collect
hands.
want to collect guns, but they normally older. But you have some people who are younger who may partake in that too. So, but they should make that, if you try to buy multiple handguns and they should be able to see when you going to purchase a gun. Hey man, Rico already he bought 5 guns last week,
Rico in the
and he bought.
building. Cosmos.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They'd be like, he bought 5 of the same gun last week. Why would he buy 5 9mm? Well, if you look at crime, if you look at black on black crime, most of the people who are getting caught up, guess what weapon of choice they're using? 9mm. 9mm, 40 cals, and 45s. 9s are first, 40 cals second, 45s are third. They don't even use 38s no more. So if I see, man, why did Rico over the past 3 months, he done bought 3 9s. And those 9s just so happen to be all made by Smith and Wesson, who was sued for that before. You know what I mean? He was that Smith and Wesson was sued for the guns, for the violence. So I think 25, my thoughts, 25 or older, 25 or older, you can buy a weapon. You buy more than one, you need a federal firearms license, just like the TSA travel checks, just like the TWIC card, just like the hazmat. You know what I mean? You got to
True.
get fingerprinted before you can do all that. And that's going to stop a whole lot, dog. Ain't nobody trying to get fingerprinted.
But you know, realistically, we know the politics in America. It's going to be hard as hell for them to do 21 and up. 25, that's going to be impossible almost. Yeah.
I
You
don't
know, it's
know,
going to be
but
hard for them to do 21. It's going to be
I'm
hard
gonna
for
tell
them
you
to
why they
change it
won't
to
do
21.
25. They won't do 20. It ain't gonna be hard for 21. It ain't gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for 25 because they're gonna say, yeah, if we do 25, that does help the black on black crime.
Yes,
We
but what
want that
about
to stay. We
yeah,
don't
but what
want the black on black crime to leave. We want
oh,
that to
Yeah.
stay.
okay, so
Yeah,
what
we
You
about
know
know
the
what I
what's
pri-
really
mean?
so
happening.
what about the other people, the
What's
privilege?
up, Kaz?
The
The who?
the privilege is probably not going to take part in that because they're privileged, they're spoiled. Um,
Explain what you mean by privileged.
white privilege.
Okay, when you say the
That's why
privileged
they need
people,
a
you
gun
speaking.
limit. You shouldn't be able to get over a certain amount of guns to one person. That don't make no sense. I mean, in the military, I can see it. Okay, you in the military, you in the army. You know, you can go out there, you know, get as many. You in the military, you've been
But why
trained.
not?
You know how to do
But
it.
why not though? But
I
why
don't think
not?
one person should have a bunch of guns. That don't make no sense. One
Hold
person,
on,
you collecting
what?
guns.
But why not? What if a person like Reality, for instance, aka E? What's up, E? Shout out to you. What if you know, he's a law-abiding citizen? He ain't getting in trouble. He ain't bothering nobody. He just likes shooting different guns, like my man Black Rambo on
That don't
Instagram. Y'all
even
check
make
him out.
sense. You ain't bothering
You hear me?
nobody. You calm, and you want all these guns.
Right.
That don't even make sense.
So
What you need
what?
all them
So that
guns
mean?
for?
Do you know who Black
What you
Rambo
scared
is?
of?
Do y'all
Huh?
know who Black Rambo is? Do y'all know who Black
Who?
Rambo is? Do y'all know who he
No,
is?
no.
No.
Okay, if y'all okay, so I'm actually giving him pub right now, right? So if y'all go to Instagram, there's a cat by the name of Black Rambo, right? Cool dude from Louisiana. I think he's from Louisiana. I don't want to mistake that. He from down south. Let me say that. However, he's a connoisseur of guns. He's a for real cool gun owner. Teach people how to shoot all kind of guns. Everybody know him. He got a serious following. But he's just a dude who like a bunch of different guns. So you saying somebody like him, because when you say that, what you got a bunch of guns for? He would be the one that'd be like, man, I just like different guns. How come I can't
Well,
have a
let me
bunch
ask
of
you
guns?
this.
That
Let
ain't
me
like
ask
I'm
you this.
doing
Okay,
something.
okay. Let me ask you this. Okay, you got a guy. You know he responsible. He drinks alcohol. You know he knows his limit. You got this other guy over here. He a connoisseur of alcohol. He just want to drink all sorts of different kinds of alcohol, mixing it with beer. This guy is a super alcoholic. You're gonna just continue, and let's say this is in a bar setting, and you own the bar. Are you gonna just continue to let this guy just keep on drinking up everything, just getting drunk, or you gonna want there to be a limit on the alcohol? Hey man,
Check this
we
out.
want you to better
Okay.
responsibility, better
You
lead
That's a
this
you
good. That's a
you
happen.
want
good analogy. That's a good analogy.
that's a good analogy. Well, let me tell you the answer for that. It's called Patron Scan, Patron Scan. Have y'all ever heard of Patron Scan? Patron Scan right now for anybody who cause problems in bars. You know when they scan your ID to see if you're 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called patron scan. What these bar owners are able to do in situations like that, so we can differentiate and cut that in half, and you can't use that as an example because they have patron scan. They can stop you from going into that bar because they can say, "Hey, we see right here, he was doing something at the last bar down there, man. And got that's part of that social credit,
Yeah, but
brother.
even at the house,
Yeah,
You know
even
what
but
I
if
they
you're
mean?
at
don't
the
do that. They
house,
don't do that all the
you
time.
you ain't
They
gonna let
don't.
a
They
guy
don't
just keep
scan your shit
drinking your
all the
friend.
time.
Hey, hey, y'all don't think they do it all the time. It's
No, 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 no.
already been here.
They don't do it all
Sometimes
the
they
Yeah, you
time,
don't
ain't
bro.
gonna let
because
people just keep
the
on
right now,
drinking, drinking,
right now
drinking,
they, right now they trying to
over
right now
consuming.
everybody trying to do what? People trying to make money right now. They trying to make money right now. Of course they're not gonna really be doing
So
it
you
as much.
telling me,
But I
okay,
was saying, and I was
an
just saying in
18-year-old,
that
he got
instance,
5 cigarettes in his mouth. What man? I just love to
right?
smoke, man. I'm into smoking. This dude got 5 cigarettes, walking down the street, smoking 5 cigarettes at the same time. You tell me ain't nobody gonna say something? Oh man, you can just consume what you want to. You know, it's a free world. You know, that's just where we live. You know, man, that would look crazy.
Listen,
It
It
has
would
to
look
be a
crazy.
limit. It has to
The
listen.
be a
only
limit
person
on
who gonna
stuff.
say, only
That's
person gonna say
extreme.
something to me is Tyrone. Tyrone. I'm
No,
Tyrone.
somebody
You know, he the
older
only person.
that's gonna care about it.
I,
He the
I,
only
You know, it
person.
has to be a
I
limit.
say this. I say this. I get your
On
point.
guns, no.
I get your point, but there has to be a limit. I don't give a shit about no gun connoisseur. It has to be a limit, bro.
Me
It has
neither.
to be a
No.
Because I
limit.
mean, you can't just be having all
It
these
has to
guns.
be a
Why you
limit,
got
bro.
these guns everywhere? What are you thinking about? What do you? People most likely be telling you that I'm preparing for a war. I'm prepared if it jump off. I
No,
mean, you
but you
preparing for what?
but but check this out. Y'all and you're right. We have two very good debates. My debate is my first person I would use as a perfect example of somebody who is not saying I'm preparing for a war, who's not saying that I just, oh yeah, you know, I just want to have a bunch of guns. He's like, yo, I like shooting different guns. It's fascinating to him. No different than somebody who's fascinated by little rocks off the
And you
beach
know what you're
or
gonna
somebody
do?
who likes seashells. You feel
You're
me?
gonna go out
Cosmos,
just
He
like
ain't
my
never
man on
got
I'm
in
gonna get you
trouble.
sucker. You're gonna
He
go
ain't
out
never
just like my
flipped
man on
out.
I'm gonna get you sucker. You're gonna slip on one of them
Cosmos in the
bullets,
com,
and them guns gonna
Cosmos in the
shoot
com,
everywhere.
Cosmos in the comments says crooked ass government. What do y'all think about that?
Crooked ass government.
Yeah,
Like this, the United States,
yeah.
politics and dicks ain't never mixed. It is what it is. It is what it is. It
Yeah,
is what it is, dog.
we
This
don't. You
this
know,
ain't this ain't a, it's our country. We live in it.
there's some good
But on the
people in the
cool,
government too. You know,
Who's
it just
country?
all
it is.
depends.
Who's
Everybody
country?
ain't bad, but at the end of the
Yeah,
day, at the end of the day,
It ain't our
at
country.
the end of the day, man, this is corporate America. We are no different than somebody working under umbrella companies under a corporation, because that's what it is. We're in a corporation. So guess what? We cannot go into Walmart and tell Walmart that they should change their policies and procedures, because Walmart gonna say, if you don't want to shop here, either build your own store, right? Either build your own store or find another store to shop at. You ain't
Now,
gotta
I'll tell
shop
you
here.
one thing you can do.
Real
If you
talk.
get the data and say, you know what, this average Walmart, they getting about 1,000 people a week. And if you got that kind of force that can pull together 850 of those people to follow you, and then you go to Walmart and say, hey, you know what? I got 850 out of your 1,000 that just say they ain't gonna shop here no more. Walmart ear is gonna get way big, and they're gonna be like, we're listening to you now. We want to hear what you're talking about, because you're talking about wiping out 85% of the people that's spending money at our store. They're gonna listen to you. The power in numbers.
You talking about like
numbers.
Juneteenth?
Yeah.
You talking about like Juneteenth when they stopped to sell the products
Yeah.
because of Juneteenth?
Yeah.
Power
Okay.
of numbers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna listen.
There is power in numbers, but what we all know, it's not gonna happen in the U.S. Not on this soil. They try to do it in the White House. Anything is possible. What he say? Republican versus Democrats, racial divide, the great imaginary line. Hey
Yeah,
man,
CNN
honestly,
versus Fox.
honestly,
CNN is
I think
the Democrats, Fox
you
is
know
the
what?
Republicans.
I don't even want to get into the Republicans and Democrats, because at the end of the day, black folks are always
It's all a
taught.
scam to me.
And black folks were always taught to vote Democrat without
Some
even
people
knowing
in
what
the
a
middle.
Democrat.
Some people are in the middle.
Yeah, but you know what I said? Yes, a lot of people in the middle, because they're starting to see what's really happening. It's affecting them in their household. You know what I mean? But it's always been a divide here, man. That's the 2030 agenda. Look it up. Just research.
I
Do
mean,
your own thing.
to keep us
2030 agenda.
to keep us divided, shit, they can control control the narrative. So you
Of
know, it
course,
is what it is.
nobody
We have
in
to
this
figure out.
company, nobody in this corporate America is going to go against their boss. Who's going to go against the CEO of the company that you're under working
But
for?
realistically, if you work for your own business, you necessarily ain't gonna go against your clients either. The people that you need to keep your business afloat. That's like Walmart listening. We listening to you because y'all are our clientele. Y'all are our customers. So yeah, you're right. Even if you ain't got a boss, you're gonna listen to your customers or your clients or whatever.
Yeah, you're going to do that. Yeah. But we just
But
got
I
to
think,
remember
just overall, humans,
where we at.
they do want to do what's best overall. The majority of. You might have a few loose screws out there, but the majority want to do what's best for people. I do believe that. Yeah.
You think so?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know,
Hold on,
man.
Mike. Hey, we got. Hey,
I
gotta
bro.
know why you feel that. I gotta know why you said that. Why is that your response?
Because I don't trust the privilege. I don't trust the privilege. Because if
What?
you
Explain. You got to still explain what you
if
mean
you
by the
really,
privilege.
dude, I've already said it. White privilege. I'm just that.
You don't
So
trust white privilege.
when
Okay.
I
I just want to
say
clarify every time.
privilege, I mean white privilege, but I'm just gonna say
That's your
privilege.
disclaimer. Okay.
Yes,
Got you.
that's my disclaimer. So I
All
don't
right.
trust the privilege because of the whole remember the Black Lives Matter movement and
Right.
the backlash that the Black Lives Matter movement even got, and basically divided the damn country. And of course, our ex-president, and he then basically went overboard with the shit.
You said they divided the country.
Yeah, because of
The
the
country
Black
was
Lives.
already
That sucker
divided.
already divided.
That's
Boom. There
true.
you go. Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's true. But you do what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah, I understand where you're going.
So in other words, we have to lift our own self up. We have to figure out, as far as black people, to lift our own self up and goods and services between each other. How we gonna
Mike.
do that? I have no idea. But
Right,
here's the thing:
brother.
we need to do this. If not, it's
Hey,
yeah.
hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I love you, brother, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't got shit to do with race. This is rich versus poor. This has nothing to do with race.
It has race to do as well.
This race is in there. Race is no doubt in there. I'm not excluding it, but I'm saying what's happening right now in this country has a lot to do, and the whole world, is the rich versus the poor. We are being controlled by the rich. The rich want the poor to stay at the bottom. Otherwise, they can no longer be rich if poor don't exist. They don't want it. It's not. No, they can't see it as an even playing field. It's not supposed to be. Like Benny told me years ago. Yo, you always gonna have your bottom feeders. You're always gonna have your catfish, the ones that's at the bottom. You need the ones at the bottom in order to survive. So this black and white thing that everybody's really stuck on right now, it ain't got nothing to do with black and white. It's rich and poor. Who knows how to be wealthy? Because on the cool, it's your quality of life is what you're fighting for. Your quality of life. Period.
I can understand. I can understand that, and I respect that. But I think it's bigger than that. I think it's not bigger than that. It's on the same guidelines. Like who we work for. Where they from again? Yugoslavia or some shit?
Who we work with.
My bad. Who we work anyways. Who we work with. They from another country, and you see how they doing shit. We gotta be in the same mode. We have to be in the same mode everybody else is doing.
You talking about as black folks?
Yes. It is about rich and poor.
We got to start out with the basics, though. Like the brother in Houston that started his grocery store. Yeah.
Exactly.
We need banks.
Yeah.
We
need a for real Black Wall Street.
Steel companies. We need
a for real Black Wall Street.
We need a Tesla company. Yeah. Black Wall Street. Now Atlanta is rolling though. Atlanta is rolling. How it is.
Yeah.
Atlanta been rolling since the Martin Luther King days. Martin Luther King Jr. days. Atlanta been doing this thing. So remember Harlem back in the day was on. You
have a good day.
Yeah, Harlem was. Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. You remember when I said the Greenwood in Oklahoma, and then the Rosewood out in Florida. Dude, if you ever look at the real map of the United States, Greenwood and Rosewood weren't the only prominent cities. Excuse me, I'm trying to burp because of that water. They weren't the only prominent cities in America. They weren't the only ones. It was a ton of them. It was a bunch of them.
A lot of headlines.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. As a matter, they were the one that was getting most of the headlines. But what nobody even talking about, like say for instance, what's that the main park in New York? What's the main park in New York?
Be right back, fellas. Hold on. I didn't close my doors.
You talking about Central Park?
Central Park. That whole Central Park community used to be a whole black community. Like that whole area used to be like that. You know what I mean? And so
Harlem was thriving back in the day.
Right. Central Park. I see Rico. He said Central.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. No matter what, dog. The race thing. I think what's keeping America divided is everybody staying on the race thing.
But what is race though? An actual race to the top. An actual race to the top. And at the top,
it is. Yeah, it is.
Getting rich. That's what race is broken down by. An actual race, like a real deal, like a foot race.
Yeah.
And you compete. We are actually competing out here.
Yeah. This ain't about white versus black. This ain't about white versus Mexican or black. No, this is legit about rich versus poor, and that's money, in every freaking country. Economics, bro. Economics.
Resources.
Shout out to Earn Your Leisure. But this is about economics. This rich versus
Earn
poor.
Your Leisure,
Black versus right. You said what?
In the vault. No, I'm just giving them shout outs.
Oh yeah. So Earn Your Leisure. Hey,
what's happening? Join in.
What's good? Already. But that's real, man. This ain't a black and white thing, dog. If everybody keeps staying on the black and white thing, on the reparations, all that, if everybody keeps staying on that, you're going to keep seeing this gas go up. You're going to keep seeing groceries going up. It ain't got nothing to do with race.
They're doing the reparations in California.
I'm talking about...
You said they already doing the race thing in California.
No, the reparations out there in California with Tariq Nasheed. I think Mike, shoot, Michael, like he dropped his phone and his thing spinning. Now I said Tariq
Hold on,
Nasheed out there in California, they doing the reparations, getting, working on getting reparations going. Out there in California with Tariq Nasheed. They going through
so
like
they working on
the legal course to do that.
the legal process in order to be able to get it,
Well,
right?
let me see if I can get Mike back in too, though, as we talking. Okay, there you go. He has requested. Let me bring him back in. He dropped his phone. His thing was straight off.
But here's the thing, dog. Even though my whole point is this, they could be over there in California talking about reparations all day.
Well, no, they're not talking about it. They're going through the legal process.
Okay. They could be going through. They could be going through the legal process all day. What I'm saying is this: no matter what they do, they still got to go through them boys to get it. So if the boys got to choose to get it, give it to them. They still got to go through
boys.
They're not going through. They're not going through a black council to get reparations, brother. You know what I mean? They're not going through a black council.
Yes, but they might not get the stamp.
Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you something. What did homeboy say that the Rockefeller? Hey, what did Rockefeller say about the women's liberation movement? What did he say?
Yeah, but here's the thing. We're not talking about reparations. We're talking about black people coming together. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You talking about black people coming together, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right.
We need to do that.
Black people coming together and do what?
Make money together.
Get resources. Get banks.
And gather the resources, get banks, right?
Car company.
Yeah.
Or social media company. Just all we need the basics. Steel company.
We need our own shit.
Companies.
Hey, I feel like this is a Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. And we got to add one more. Hey, who you gonna be, Mike? Hey, but okay, because I feel like this. You can do that. That's cool. You can do that. Create another Black Wall Street. It can be done. But guess what? We're in a whole new world of technology ran by yours truly. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you can come up missing. Cash, we get ready to go to a cashless society. Cashless. Guess what can happen? A button can be pressed, and that bank that you was loyal to, leaving your money in, saving, your money's gone.
Better get you a crypto.
Who? Crypto, right? Crypto's the only way. Blockchain technology is the only thing that they can't really stop. Now, they want to tax you on it now, but they can't stop your money.
You better learn about AI.
Artificial intelligence, what you mean?
Just learn about data. Just if they tracking us, you need to learn, okay, how are they tracking us? What tools are they using? What tools can I get in my little arsenal of resources so I can use it at my advantage? Yeah. You need to just have an understanding on what you're dealing with. That's why people got to, do their research and knowledge on things that's happening instead of just accepting what's going on. So you can know what you're up against.
Hey, I see Rico. He said, in a way, Atlanta is Black Wall Street. And I agree because there's a lot of there's a lot of African American businesses down there that are flourishing.
I've been to Atlanta many times. There's a lot of stuff happening out there.
Exactly.
I got a lot of family out there.
It's like
shout out to all that family in Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in Atlanta that's getting it, like real talk, because I know
that
again, even when I was there, it tripped me out that
Atlanta we're supposed to have a family reunion next month in Atlanta.
So again, it can be done then, my brother.
Yeah, of course it can be done. It can definitely be done. Malcolm X tried too. It can be done. Huey P. Newton, he did it too. He even ran for the Senate. It can be done. So did Martin Luther King. Civil rights came into play. It can be done. But one thing I noticed that they all have in common: somebody got to be a martyr. Somebody got to be willing to go for real.
Somebody got to go the distance too, though. Somebody is going to go the distance.
Right there, you go. See, that's it.
The person that does.
That's the answer.
But see, I don't think it's like that no more, because if you see these Chinese folks and everybody else, they got all that shit.
What you mean?
They got all the resources and they trade with each other. So why would it be no different for us?
Because they got a whole goddamn country of people that look like them. That's where they're getting their shit from. Hey, what you say, Mo? You said the reason why they fall in that social credit system is because everybody in their government look like them. And
their businesses,
I mean, I don't mean to cuss, but I'm like, oh, they do look like them. Like, real
Yeah,
talk, because our government here don't really look like us, our peers. You know, they
Yeah.
don't really look like us. Like, real talk.
you got a
You know what I
point.
You
mean?
question when somebody, look a little
You got a
different.
point. You got a point.
Bunch of aliens drop down out the sky and was talking about, hey man, we can make it to where y'all can live forever. And then, y'all can be superheroes. People still gonna question like, well, I mean, y'all only got one leg and y'all only got one ear and y'all got two heads. So I don't know if that's gonna be for us. Yeah, people just question when you look different, but
Man, do not
you look
talk about
similar.
aliens. Do not talk about aliens.
Yeah, we're gonna get on aliens. That's
The
another
government
topic.
talk about it now.
That may be a little bit too deep, my
Hey,
brother.
hey, most stupid. Hey, the government talk about them, so we
Yeah.
can talk about them.
It's
Yeah,
out in the open now. Yes, I know.
yeah,
UFOs,
Hey, they know
yeah.
now.
UAPs.
It's
Hey, hey,
legit. It's
hey.
legit.
The government would tell us about the aliens and tell us
Ooh-wee.
that that's classified. So, yeah, okay.
But we ain't
Hey,
talking
that's
about no
classified.
classified stuff that we don't know.
The fuck
Right,
you
right, right,
We
right.
just talking about general stuff.
Hey,
Like the
well, I could
things we
definitely.
talk about are general and our opinions. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, you shooting a disclaimer. I see you.
Yeah.
We are not saying we're professionals. We're saying that we're watching. We're vigilant.
We
We're paying
professionally out
attention.
here in life. Yeah, we all
There you go.
professionally
Yeah,
alive and out here in life.
yeah,
Having this
yeah. There you go.
experience. Just going through this experience that we
Yes,
call
we
life in
see
these
what's happening with the
bodies.
gas. We see the groceries.
That's
Man,
funny.
diesel
We
shot up
see.
over here 50 cents.
That's funny.
It seemed like diesel
Oh,
shot up
diesel
50
ain't playing
cents
games.
overnight.
Shit.
Hold on,
Yeah,
regular gas did.
yeah, it is.
Did y'all regular gas shoot up like 50 cents?
You
But
just
nah,
said
that
that.
took about a week or so to go up. But the diesel just shot up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
But,
going
but,
Oh
but,
on.
man.
but talking about
I
these
don't know.
guns a little bit more, they do bottom line, they're going to have to do something. They got to do something. They got to get all these mass shootings under control because it is all the way out of control with what's going on out here. This is the government. This is what
It's
people
gonna
pay their
be.
taxes for,
Listen,
put people in
it's
office for. So
it's
something
gonna
need to
be
be done.
it's gonna be just like
Kids,
it was like
what
when
be
kids
happening to
start
them.
smoking cigarettes and shit. Remember back in the day they now had to put labels on the cigarettes, but back in the day they never had them because there was an
Back in the day,
outrage.
they had cigarette candy that you could buy as a kid, like the actual
Man.
cigarette candy. And you
Hey,
could
we
pretend
So
to
showing
smoke as
our
a kid.
age.
it's gonna be
We
the
showing
same
our
Yeah.
thing.
age.
The
It's
I
gonna
people
be
used to
brave
have
though.
that.
They know what's
It was
happening with
that
it.
gum.
it's
Hey,
gonna
it
be the
was
Yeah.
that
same
gum.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Used to blow the smoke out the end of it like you was smoking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
it's gonna be the same thing. And I don't know
Ooh,
I don't know if all these shootings are on purpose or just out of nowhere simultaneously. We've had a
if
shooting
you
almost
don't know
every
if it's a
day.
part of an agenda.
Yeah, but something will have to happen. Oh,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gotta do
They
something,
got,
man.
they got the
let me
regular,
tell y'all
going
something. Man.
looking at the video games.
Let me tell y'all something. And this is how I know race is still a part of it. This morning, because I got up at 4 in the morning, so I'm tired too. By the way, um, so I don't know if y'all watch. Oh, y'all watching the championship between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. But of course, I am because I'm a sports head.
Yeah,
By the
yeah, I've been
way,
watching it.
by the way, look up for that sports. I'm gonna start doing that on YouTube. Anyway, that's different. That's a different topic. Um, and they were wearing "Stop Gun Violence" T-shirts. Right
Right,
now, me, you, and Mo understand that, right? There's
right.
no okay. They're giving awareness. No problem. I get it. The comments was unreal, bro. The comments by the privilege was unreal, bro. Like it was comments talking about what about Chicago? What about Baltimore? Well, y'all want to speak out. Well,
But see, I
well
understand what you're saying, Mike. Because
guns
yesterday,
don't kill people. People kill
yeah,
people.
I know where you're
Why y'all?
going.
What happened to the old days when athletes didn't just shut up and play? It was unreal, bro. It was unreal.
But see, yesterday, Matthew McConaughey went to the White House and gave a speech. He's from Uvalde. So
And
he
they
went to the
was
White House.
clapping,
He gave a
and they
speech
was
like a
clapping.
president. And
They
I
was
watched that, and a lot of people was commenting, about him. You know, some people were saying he was in acting mode, but you could tell when he was giving his speech that he was coming, you know, passionate. You know, he had all that emotion. Plus, he was born there, so I was just like, man, you know. But then again, some human beings are just like that. I don't think there's a majority of human beings that just always got to say something crazy, got to say something negative. I think that's a smaller percentage than the average person that believes we got to do something. We got to change something. We got to make
something
things
got to give, though.
Bottom line, we got to make things better.
Something got to give.
For us and our kids, we got kids out here. You know, we got to make things better for them. Because the kids don't fully understand. You know,
or do they?
That's what the basketball players are saying. They're saying, "Hey, we celebrities. We in the finals. People gonna be looking at us, so we need to say something about it." You know,
right?
We need to put it out there, keep it in the forefront, so it won't just disappear in the background like a lot of stuff does. People just forget all about it, and then we go on to the next thing. Yeah, no, we need to keep this in the forefront.
Hold on, I'm looking real quick.
So we can make a difference. So we can change things and make things better. Better for everybody.
Right.
So,
better for all races.
Agreed.
Even those that are what he called privileged. Even those. Yeah, those too. Yeah. We need to make it better for them too. Everybody.
I'm starting to see that if a brother or anybody speaks up, then it's condemned. But when somebody of a different race speaks up, then but for the majority, they clap and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with it." Like I'm starting to notice that type of stuff. I'm not sure if y'all do.
I'm starting to notice that type of stuff. Though? But you know why?
Shit.
We know why.
Yeah.
Whose country is this? We're just here. We're just here. You don't hear nothing else about George Floyd.
No.
You don't hear nothing else about Aaron Gardner.
No. I mean,
we're just here.
Some people
it's up to us to keep it in the forefront, to keep that in the forefront. That's why we got to come together, have the next Black Wall Street, the next Atlanta, or whatever, and keep it in the forefront.
Power to the people.
Keep it going.
Say power to the people.
You said the next Atlanta. Okay. So you stay in the West. We stay in Dallas Fort Worth area, right? Can you see that happening in Dallas Fort Worth area, my brother?
Yeah, I can. You know, if you just get out there and just stay. I mean, consistency is key. You just got to stay consistent. You know, us doing these videos. Yeah. This is a part of it here. Us doing these videos. It's 3 of us on here. It ain't just one of us. We 3 brothers in 3 different places. You know, we done known each other forever. You know, but we showing that, hey, we can talk about this, have dialogue on what's going on. You know, it might be 3 other brothers. They ain't going live. They just around their table talking about it. You know, it starts there, and then you know, reach one. You know, we just start connecting.
That's real.
Each one teach one and reach one. You know, stuff like that.
That's real.
Yeah, but you got to start and you got to be consistent.
I agree. Definitely got to be consistent.
Plus, you know, we done got old, so you know it ain't like we thinking about, oh man, we just gonna forget all that, man. We just gonna go party and go crazy. You know, when you get older, you start thinking wiser. You start looking at things.
Yeah, you have a whole different perspective of life.
Yeah. We got families. You know what I mean? We got wives, we got kids, we got long-time girlfriends,
grandparents.
We're grandparents.
We grandparents.
We grandparents, bro.
I ain't just. I ain't just.
Wow.
I will say that.
So I can appreciate it, and I really dig this conversation. I gotta go and make it, man. This mission accomplished. Unless y'all got something else, man. Yeah, the social credit.
Just do your research on it, you know.
I still say 25.
Shout out to Rico. Shout out to Rico.
Shout out to AKA 3D, AKA Kaz, AKA let me punch you in your chest, AKA AKA Skinny Man. What's good, dog? What's good? What do you say?
We're gonna bring you in one day.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaz, I remember when me and you played that little punching game where you punch each other in the chest. And
that's what I said.
And you folded my little chest up. I was like, hold on, bro.
Hey, Rico, we was laughing about that last night, man. We talking about hey, we were just young black men, like young gorillas, dog. Young
Hey, you hit me. No, you hit me first. No, you hit me
You're
first.
right. You go first. You punch me in the face. I'll punch you in the face. Yeah. Hey, he said like a lawn chair, dog. He said he folded you up.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, look.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, we live. He can't get that off of live, dog.
Hold on, dog.
He can't get that off, dog.
Hold on, dog.
Hey,
we can go again, goddamn. We can go again.
Oh, you say you grown now? You say you grown now, huh? He said his chest was young back there, Rico. He said he was young, dog. Hey, you do it now, you liable to have a heart attack. We too old for that now, man. It's
right.
over.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's over.
Great heart attack.
Need a whole lung. Hey, man.
Y'all take it easy.
Greenrose. Greenrose, y'all know what it is. We're gonna build it up.
With the next one. We're gonna be back with the next
keep the mission going. Yeah.
Y'all boys take it easy. Hey, Godspeed. Y'all boys take it easy. Be safe. And
One love. Y'all be safe too, dog.
Peace.
Holla. Look. Boom.
Peace.